Our investigation found overtime here at the jail has soared by nearly $1.5 million over 3 years. Some correctional officers now earning close to $200,000 a year in salary and overtime. But some of them worry all that extra work could be dangerous for them and for inmates. Working at the jail can be stressful. This video from 2016 shows an Allegheny County jail cell extraction team responding to inmates who posed a threat to themselves or others. Corrections officers try to de-escalate situations before they reach that point, but
it's very difficult to de-escalate situations when you're also sleep deprived.
Records show there are plenty of jail guards with reason to be sleep deprived. Last year, one corrections officer earned $100,000 in overtime, averaging 30 hours of overtime per week, with total pay of $188,000. Another earned $93,000 in overtime, also averaging 30 hours per week. Total earnings, $172,000. Most overtime is mandatory. Union President Brian Englert, who earned $71,000 in overtime last year, says he'd happily accept less money to get more time with his family.
And when you work a lot of overtime, your body breaks down. There's little things that you may miss, and that can become more dangerous for the officers.
Records show overtime at the jail has soared from $8.2 million in 2019 to $9.7 million last year. They're up by $1.5 million over the last 3 years. Is that a concern?
That's not a concern because I feel as though 24/7 facilities, you're going to see some increases as other 24/7 facilities.
Other law enforcement agencies are struggling to find employees, but records show the jail spends more than $100,000 in overtime for guards to monitor inmates making food at the officers' cafeteria, even though the warden and the union say that job is supposed to be done by the jail's food contractor, Summit Food Service.
Now, when Summit has a vacancy, we have to place a correctional officer there to ensure the safety and security of the employee lounge.
I feel like it's a total waste of taxpayer money, and it creates a dangerous situation where, I have an officer that's sitting there watching people prepare our food, but I might need them up in the hallway on level 3 where we have the most inmates.
In a statement, a Summit spokesperson says the company is not in agreement with the contract interpretation by the Correctional Officers Union regarding staffing requirements for the officers' dining room. Nonetheless, Summit continues to work closely with the Allegheny County Jail to continuously staff and ensure adequate supervision of inmates throughout the 24-hour operation hours of the officers' dining room and to propose alternate solutions when necessary.
It's a lot of money, and it's taxpayer money.
County Controller Corey O'Connor says he will review overtime spending as part of an audit of the jail's staffing.
We're going to find out whether those contractors are following the letter of the law that they agreed to. If they did not, then we want to fight for the taxpayer money back.
The warden tells me he would like to hire up to 40 new correctional officers, and they are actively recruiting. But the union says up to half of all new officers are quitting within a year. Reporting from the Allegheny County Jail, Paul Van Osdol, Pittsburgh's Action News 4.